Ukrainian forces claim to have destroyed a warehouse of military equipment used by Russian occupiers with a drone strike in the Donetsk region. Footage shows the moment of the strike, with smoke rising from the site close to Mironivsky, a town about 15 miles southeast of Bakhmut. Around 14:30 p.m., the armed forces of Ukraine destroyed a warehouse of military equipment of the occupiers near Mironivsky, Donetsk region. A social media post from the country's strategic communications page read, "The video was first posted by Serhiy Bratchuk, the spokesman for the Ukrainian Volunteer Army in the south of the country. The warehouse reportedly stored 9 K-121 Vickers missiles, which are launched from K-50 and K-52 attack helicopters. And Russia just lost another ally. Armenia is set to host a joint military exercise with the United States next week, a development that Russia said was cause for concern. The Armenian Defense Ministry said on Wednesday the purpose of the September 11th, 20 Eagle Partner 2023 drills was to prepare its forces to take part in international peacekeeping missions. Within the framework of preparation for peacekeeping missions, units preparing for international peacekeeping operations frequently participate in similar joint exercises and trainings in partner countries, the ministry said in a statement. A U.S. military spokesperson said 85 American soldiers and 175 Armenians would take part. He said the Americans, including members of the Kansas National Guard, which has a 20-year-old training partnership with Armenia, would be armed with rifles and would not be using heavy weaponry. Earlier this year, Armenia refused to host military drills by the Collective Security Treaty Organization, a Russian-led alliance of post-Soviet countries, reflecting Yerevan's growing tensions with Moscow. Despite the small scale of this week's exercise, the Kremlin said it would be watching closely. Of course, such news causes concern, especially in the current situation. Therefore, we will deeply analyze this news and monitor the situation, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said. Russia has a military base in Armenia and sees itself as the preeminent power in the South Caucasus region, which until 1991 was part of the Soviet Union. It maintains a peacekeeping force in the region to uphold an agreement that ended a war between Armenia and Azerbaijan in 2020, the second they have fought since the Soviet collapse. But Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan said in a weekend interview with an Italian newspaper that Russia had failed to protect Armenia against what he called continuing aggression from oil-rich Azerbaijan. He suggested that Russia's war in Ukraine meant it was unable to meet Armenia's security needs. Peskov told reporters on Tuesday he disagreed with Pashinyan's remarks. Russia is an absolutely integral part of this region, he said. Russia plays a consistent, very important role in stabilizing the situation in this region, and we will continue to play this role. The tensions between Moscow and Yerevan are rooted in Armenia's conflicts with Azerbaijan over Nagorno-Karabakh, a region which lies within Azerbaijan but has been under the control of ethnic Armenian forces backed by Yerevan since a separatist war there ended in 1994. Pashinyan has been increasingly critical of Russian peacekeepers in recent months, accusing them of failing to secure free transit along a corridor linking Armenia and Nagorno-Karabakh. The main directorate of intelligence of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine says that currently it is unable to confirm the death of Yevhen Prigozhin, the head of the Wagner private military company. Andriy Yusov, a representative of the HUR, stated in an interview with Ukrinform on Wednesday, September 6th, that currently we can confirm with 100% certainty the deaths of Utkin and some other passengers. Regarding Prigozhin, let's say, there are still some unanswered questions. As for those behind this incident, we should consider who else might benefit from it. I believe that, in principle, the motives here are quite clear, the intelligence officer noted. He emphasized that obtaining definitive confirmation of Prigozhin's death or otherwise would require more time. On August 23rd, a business jet crashed in the Tver region of Russia. Russian media reported that among the passengers on the plane were Yevgeny Prigozhin, the leader of the Wagnerites, as well as commanders and fighters from his PMC. A few days later, an investigative committee set up by Russia officially confirmed his death in the plane crash. On August 29th, Prigozhin's press service announced that he was buried at the Prokhorov Cemetery in St. Petersburg, in a private, closed ceremony. Lithuanian Defense Minister Arvydas Anušauskas, on the other hand, mentioned that the number of mercenaries from the Wagner PMC in Belarus has decreased following Prigozhin's death. From open sources, I can only say that there has been a noticeable decline. The Wagnerites, are dispersing, relocating to other areas, and some are returning to Russia or taking a vacation, possibly joining other military companies, he was quoted in the LRT publication. According to Anušauskas, the situation is significantly different from 3 weeks ago when, after Prigozhin's failed rebellion in Russia, some of his fighters arrived in Belarus. At that time, Poland and Lithuania were concerned that mercenaries could provoke incidents on the borders with NATO countries.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.
A captured Russian soldier says that if he were returned to Russia, he would come back to fight in the special military operation. He would just like to spend some time with family first.
Ты идешь в боевые действия. В любой момент может все что угодно прилететь.
Да. Если бы вы погибли, за что бы вы погибли?
Если я погиб?
Да, ну за что бы вы погибли?
При исполнении своего воинского долга. Все перед страной, то, что страна попросила, поехал.
Вы думаете, это нужно было вашей стране?
Но если начало, значит нужно.
Вот еще раз вы бы повторили бы это действие?
Еще раз поехать в боевые действия, имеете в виду?
Не, я имею в виду, если бы вы все знали наперед. Если вот вы знали наперед, только вы не знаете финала. Погибнете вы или попадете в плен, этого вы не знаете. Но вы знаете наперед все, что происходит в Украине. Вы бы поехали? Еще раз.
То есть вы видите, ну я приехал же, грубо говоря, ну то, что вот видел по телевизору уже здесь, а боевые действия идут давно уже.
Да. А если вас сейчас вернут в Россию и скажут снова едь в Украину, снова поедете?
Ну хотел бы, конечно, дома побыть, еще видеть родных.
Но это, возможно, Родина ваша такого не предусматривала. Возможно, Родина вам скажет снова, ты солдат, иди. Ну хорошо, ладно, неделю побудь, хорошо, неделю побудь, там, с женой, с ребенком, там, не знаю, с мамой, с папой. И снова иди, вы снова идете?
Честно, это тяжелый вопрос, но я думаю, нас не будут отправлять сюда снова, потому что я слышал, конечно, слухи, то, что сюда едут. Но
вы
думаю, что
сейчас выдаете желаемое за действительное. Вы не знаете наверняка, но вы уходите от вопроса попыткой сказать, что такого быть не может. А такого и быть может. И вот хотелось бы понять, если такое будет, вы снова пойдете? Потому что гипотетически такое может быть. И бывало. Может быть, не в вашем случае, но, допустим, в вашем случае вы возвращаетесь, вы дома, и вот вам через месяц, например, говорят снова: друг мой, собирайся, СВО продолжается, а Родина зовет.
Ну, я бы поехал, то есть вот так вот, грубо говоря, ставить вопрос, то что поехал.
То есть вы вернулись обратно, побыли неделю с женой, с ребенком, и вас отправляют сюда, и вы снова едете, просто потому что вас Родина отправляет. Это честно.
Да,
ну,
честно.
Исходя из вашей позиции, так?
Да.
Ну все, вопросов нет.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.